Yo, what's up, y'all? It's your boy KJ, the host of the broadcast podcast SL Sports Language. Give me the livest, latest news and information about sports and events. And I'll put it to you like this. If you got an opinion, you can debate me about it. If you disagree with what I say, you can debate me about it. Hold on. If you don't like what I say or said, you can debate me about it! Speaking of debating me about it, put it in the comment section. Hold on, the comment section. Like, comment, subscribe. One more time. Like, comment, subscribe. You get your latest notification about every post that I make from Sports Language. SL, it's your boy KJ, y'all. Now let's do it. Here we go. This topic right here, I'm about to crush some dreams, I'm about to hurt some feelings, and I'm about to make y'all mad when it comes to college football. Okay, straight out the gate, let's get into facts. Like, you know how I do my videos. First half is facts, second half is opinion. So, with this video, right, as we start with the facts, when NIL came in, we knew millions and millions and millions was going to be thrown. We seen what happened with multiple players. We seen what happened with Shadir Sanders. We seen what happened with Travis Hunter. We seen what happened looking at Archie Manning. We seen what happened with what Ohio State did, Florida State, Alabama, USC. Kids, now they can show off their jewelry. They can show off the Rollie. They can show off the cyber chucks, which are stupid chucks anyway. I don't even know who would buy that. They can show off these materialistic things they brought without the NCAA crashing down. We seen what happened with EA. Now they're getting paid for name, image, and likeness because the last NCAA 14, after that, when players take a stand, they feel like not using our name and likeness, we ain't even getting paid nothing. NCAA coming back, NCAA 25, NCAA 26, NCAA 27, etc., etc., etc. And maybe NCAA basketball. And it's not just football, it's basketball, it's other collegiate sports. It's not just Division 1. It's Division 2, it's Division 3. So I'm glad that you ain't got to worry about kids eating oodles and noodles. You ain't got to worry about kids wondering how they going to pay this and that and the third. They blessed, tremendously blessed, and, you know, rightfully so deserving. But in terms of the love of the game, in terms of them playing with heart, in terms of them playing to get to that next level, it's going to cause complacency. It's going to cause with them being content. It's going to cause, I definitely ain't got to listen to my coach now because you make me mad. I just ship it to another school. And as soon as NIL came, I seen it coming, but I didn't think it was going to be this bad. You know, with the expansion of the playoffs, now if you know the playoffs used to just be 4 teams, it went to, I believe, 12 teams, kind of like the NFL, things like that. And I'm glad that they did that. But here's the problem. When you think about college football, right, and I'm going to put an analogy. When you think about college football, you already know the top teams that's going to make it. Whether it be favoritism, whether it be because they're good, whether it be because it's a dynasty. You already know who's going to go back to back. Then you got those teams once upon a time that'll shock you and be like, whoa, no matter what bowl game it is. You know that Alabama's is going to go far. You know Georgia's going to go far. Oklahoma's possibly. Michigan State. You know, even though Florida hasn't been on top in a while, but now Florida State is coming back. The Florida States, UM's back in the day, Florida Gators, USC, UCLA, Cal. Like, I'm naming football schools. You're not thinking about Kansas. You're not thinking about Kansas State. You're not thinking about Wichita. You're not thinking about Iowa. You're not thinking about Boston College. Your Boise probably once in a while, but you're not thinking about them either. You're not thinking about Stanford, you know, and definitely not Ivy Leagues. So you're not thinking about those teams. And the reason why I say that is because for one, they're not always on TV like that when it comes to certain sports. For two, players knew which school to go to make it to the NFL because it was like a system. I know if I go to this school and I become a starter within my sophomore, junior year, I'm on my way to the league. So they know it was like a system. If I become 4-star, 5-star, so as long as I go to a football, nationally ranked, seen school, I'm out of here. That's why people like Deion Sanders and Michael Vick fought so hard for HBCUs to be seen finally. That's why you had these well-respected Hall of Fame players going back to HBCUs or going to HBCUs to coach. Whether if it's them to get a foot in the door so they can coach predominantly white schools or top schools, however you want to look at it. But that's why now you have HBCUs trying to come together. It's like, bro, we need to be put on because y'all not looking at us, which is true. Even though you had some from HBCUs make it. Jerry Rice, Mississippi Valley State. Put some respect on his name. The whole point I'm trying to say is the NIL is helping put money in these collegiate athletes' pockets so they won't have to do things and illegal things, if you know what I mean, allegedly, because I heard some stories and I know y'all have too. But also, I'm not gonna lie, man, it's hurting because when I seen that past game with FSU and Alabama, and you can watch that video, by the way, FSU demolishing Alabama 31-17, abysmal. But when I seen that, all I can think of is NIL. And Alabama is Alabama regardless, but it's not looking like that. The first thing I could think of is Alabama. Is NIL. Because if this was really Alabama, if this is before NIL, if this is the Nick Saban era, Alabama wouldn't have got skunked like that. They wouldn't have got demolished like that. If they would have lost, it would have been close. You want to know why? Because it would have been some dogs. You want to know why? It would have been some kids that's saying, listen, man, I'm playing under Nick Saban. Listen, man, this the SEC. Listen, I ain't got it right now. So I got to prove myself in this field so I can get to the league. And that's what I'm going to miss because I don't see that fight in these college games anymore. Yeah, it's going to be close calls, but I don't see that fight. I don't see that ruggedness. Certain college football teams are losing against teams that they shouldn't even lose against. Don't even make any sense. Another fact. Last season, 24-25 season, FSU. We thought it was going to be on a revenge tour when they had got cheated out of the 25 playoffs. Oh no, wait, the 24 playoffs. Well, ironically, Alabama took their spot because the quarterback, I believe Jordan Travis, was injured, which was a weak excuse. So that 24-25 season, I think it was a quarterback transfer from Oregon State, NIL money, paying them stupid amount of money, losing against Boston College, losing against Memphis. We went all the way to Ireland, lose against Georgia Tech. And NIL is hurting these teams. For one, not too many players are coming back, whether it be for their senior year, their junior year, etc., etc. They're not coming back. They're like, all right, if you don't pay me, Clemson, what you talking about? UNLV, what you talking about? Now you're getting into the opinion side. I gave y'all the facts. Now I'm telling you, still keeping you giving the facts and assuming and insinuating what's gonna happen, but also giving you straight up opinions. Georgia, what's happening? What y'all talking about? 1.3 mil? All right, cool. Cause UM was only giving me $500K after the season I just gave them. You see where I'm getting at? Ticket sales are gonna go up. The concession is already expensive. So college football, it's a business. It's always been a business, but it was collegiate scholarship. Even though they've been paying dudes under the table, boosters for I don't know how long, and making the kids become villains, which is so wrong. But the reason why I like the NIL for what it's doing, but I don't like it how it's changing the game for the worse. We almost lost Dabo Swinney, and I don't mean by death, God forbid. I'm talking about I thought he was gonna retire. Because even Dabo Swinney seen it. He knows once the NIL comes, it's up for grabs. Not any college team that ain't got it like that. I think it's either SIU or NIU that upset it. Notre Dame's now they can be throwing money away. Like, you want to come over here? They not gonna pitch you. Oh, we building a legacy. They gonna pitch you. We gonna give you this money, and if it plans out, it plans out. Now these conferences. That's not the SECs, that's not the ACCs, the MAC conferences, the Mountain West conferences. Hey man, what's up? What you want to do? I'll pay you this, that, and the third, and you in temperature, climate friendly places, and you can end up on TV with the name you got alone and help us. We help you. More money in the bank for you. Like, bro, these kids, they don't care no more. It's all about the bling bling, the money. So they coming into college football. They may not stay at a FSU or Alabama, Auburn, Oregon State, whatever collegiate football school that you think is a football school. They're not gonna want to stay there for one season. If you ain't giving them the money, if you ain't giving them that bag, is what the new kids say. Boom, I'm over here. Boom, I'm over there. And then it's like, how is team chemistry gonna be built? If I'm a coach, I'm stressing out. How is these team? Where does the team chemistry come in? This sophomore who was hungry, who said, "Mister, just throwing it out there." Coach Nick Saban, Coach Dabo Sweeney, Coach what's his name? Coach Bill Belichick. I've been trying to be a starter here at UNC. I've been behind so. This is my time to be a starter. Hold on, hey man. I seen what you've been doing in practice, or I heard about you. Man, you still got it? Yeah, I'm still good, but I'm still trying to work my way up to start. How much they paying you? They paying me a nice little NIL check, you know what I mean? You know, man, listen, you come over here, not only would you get a bigger NIL check, you're going to get sponsors, which is going to give you a bigger bag, a better NIL check. Hold on, wait a minute. Listen. Coach Bill Belichick. This team, Rutgers, they said they're going to give me more money, and they said they can help get me sponsorships. Can you match that? Well, you know, you've been working hard. You know, you got to start. We'll see about upping the price. Hey, Rutgers, when is the next flight to Jersey? Boom. I just gave you a whole simulation how it's going to go down. And it's going to go down that way. It's happening as we speak. I'm pretty sure so many kids, once this college football season is over, once the 25-26 season is over, college, what you want to do? You seen how I did, right? Rutgers, what is it? Boise, what is it? Cal Berkeley, what is it? Even the colleges that's not even football schools, Appalachian State, what you want to do? Who else? Rutgers, what you want to do? USF, University of South Florida, UCF, University of Central Florida. Who else? Rice, up in Houston, Texas. TCU, they haven't been on the map for a long time. Texas Tech, what you want to do? Iowa, what's up? I say that to say this: legacy it doesn't matter anymore. The legacy doesn't matter anymore. It's not about building. It's not about building legacy. It's not about building championships. It's not about building. What's that word? It's not about building. It's not about building legacies. It's not about building back-to-backs. You can forget about it. Legacies, you can forget about it. Dynasties, you can forget about it. Back-to-back appearances, you can forget about it. Possible three-peats, you can forget about it. The UM in the 80s, which is gonna hurt for me to say, you can forget about it. FSU in the 80s and 90s and 2000s, you can forget about it. The Alabamas, throughout their decades, and my era, the 2010s, whether it be the appearance in 2016, 2017, 2018, you can forget about it. You want to know why? The only reason why those teams was able to go back to back, because the seniors paid away. The underclassmen was like, it's my turn. Then their underclassmen was said, it's my turn. Then the recruits was like, I want to go there because they build championships, and it's Coach Saban, it's Coach Dabo Sweeney, it's Coach Bill Belichick, it's Coach I forgot, Howard Schnellenberger, rest in peace. UM. It doesn't matter what money you throwing me. So NIL has run college football forever. The proof is in the pudding. We seen it just recently with Alabama getting skunked and blown out. We're seeing it with UNC, who, in my opinion, could have beat the team that they had played against recently. I don't know how they lost that game in week 1. You know what I mean? Like, it's finna be a travesty for real college football fans, for real fans who are like, man, I could count on this team to go back to back because the underclassmen. I could count on this team making big recruits because we putting this team on the map, and they gonna want to come here. And yeah, you can say it's a glimpse of that. Like, Boise State just recruited 2 new athletes because what Gentry did. But It's not the same no more. You're not gonna be seeing the same teams like that make it to the championship. Now, everybody else can be like, hey, maybe my team can have a chance now. You know, the underdogs, and I respect that. But tell me this: for every year, do you want a new championship or a new champion? Is what I mean. I stand corrected. Come on, it ain't nothing like seeing a team go back to back. And yeah, I get it. You don't want to see Alabama back to back there all the time. You don't want to see the Ohio States back to back there all the time. You don't want to see Clemson back to back. I get it. Don't get me wrong. It gets to a point where it gets boring. But it ain't nothing like a back to back. When the last time you seen the Hurricanes back? When the last time you seen FSU back? Even though they just got cheated out. When the last time you seen the Florida Gators back there? When the last time you seen Penn State back there? When the last time we seen USC back there? SC. Come on, man. And now, with this NIL, it's going to make it harder. It was already harder because the recruitment battling each other, which was so great about college football back then, whether they was doing something shady or not. But it's about to be harder with this NIL because wherever the money is. Now, who is to blame? Is it the kids? Is it college football? Or is it you not paying them enough? There's no right answer for that. But I'm going to miss the days of legacies. I'm going to miss the days of dynasties. And I'm going to miss the days of back-to-back. And I'm going to miss the days of saying to myself, we're going to see them again, whether they win or lose, because we seen how far they came this season. How can we say we can see them again if the roster keep changing? If people keep going to where the money is. If you can't match what this team is offering this young buck. But hey, man, that's my thoughts on the NIL ruining, changing college football for the worse. Like I said before, I like what it's doing for the kids, but I don't like what it's doing to the game. And it is when it is. NIL for college football, for the game itself, is hurting college football. And that's my take on this. And hey, man, it's KJ. Those are the Broadcast Podcast, Sports Language SL, giving you the livest, latest news and information about sports and events. And I'll put it to you like this. If you disagree with what I say, you can debate me about it. You got an opinion, you can debate me about it. Hold on. If you don't like what I say or said, debate me about it. Speaking of debate me about it, put it in the comment section. Hold on, the comment section. Like, comment, subscribe. Like, comment, subscribe so you get your latest news and information about sports from your boy KJ, SL, Sports Language, Road to 1,000. Peace.